Hello, and welcome to the top 5 Skyrim mods of the month for January 2023. And this isn't just the first top 5 of the year, but actually the first of this channel, so do let me know what you think. I'll be using a mix of the highest rated mods and a few of my personal favourites. They're in no particular order, and yeah, let's begin. The mod author, named J Serper, has been making quest expansions for quite a while now, where basically, it takes Skyrim's vanilla quests and fleshes them out with more dialogue options and unique ways to complete them. And their latest mod targets the Innocence Lost quest, which offers one of Skyrim's most memorable moments. The goal is to basically confront the evil orphanage owner, Relod the Kind, and give her a satisfying bonk on the head. But with this mod, there's now new ways of going about it. For example, you can ask the guards to have her arrested, or you can hear her talk about some wine she enjoys and go poison it. And there's more ways than that, but I won't spoil them. It's a simple way of making a playthrough feel fresh and more focused on roleplaying your character. So Skyrim gets a lot of armour mods every month, and many of them are, a little eccentric. Which isn't a bad thing by any means, but I do personally enjoy when an armour mod comes along and fits in as if it was always there. And that brings me to Steel Fashions, which adds in 5 new steel armour sets that can be found around the world. As you can see, each of them are high quality and fit with Skyrim's aesthetic. And as a bonus, they're not 5 separate armours that are added into the level list. Instead, every time you encounter someone with steel armour, there's a random chance for it to appear as the original or any of these new sets. This way, the mod is kept as compatible as possible and carry all the exact same properties as regular steel armour. Have you ever wanted to see how different armour pieces looked, but been annoyed that you have to keep backing in and out of your inventory menu? If yes, then I introduce to you Show Player in Menus. As the name suggests, opening your inventory will now display your character off to the side, so you can see how the equipped weapons and armour look, and even rotate around to get a better view. You can even enable it to work during different menus, like with bartering and such. There are some extra mods it recommends to prevent some awkwardness at times, but overall, it works really well. Parallax textures are becoming more and more popular in Skyrim, to the point where they're completely unavoidable when you go on the front page of Nexus. And for good reason, as they use some kind of magic to make flat textures appear to have depth. Honestly, the images on the screen show it better off than I can explain. There's a few mod authors who have been releasing great parallax textures, and really, all of them are worth checking out. But for this list, I'm going to go with the textures released by Mysterious Dawn, who's been releasing huge 2K and 4K textures almost daily throughout the month. Again, the video just speaks for itself. It brings so much life to the world, and while it does come at a performance cost, it's definitely worth checking out if your PC has the power. And I'm also hoping the author releases an all-in-one file, because boy, there's a lot to download. So, this list is only meant to be 5 mods, but every now and then a mod comes along that's just too impressive not to include. And one such mod is Thicken, a fat chicken replacer. It's one of the most immersive mods I've seen to date, where it turns every chicken in Skyrim into a heckin' chonker, and just really provides them with the thickness they deserve. The Unmarked Locations pack adds 50 small details across Skyrim's map, and honestly, when I first looked at the mod screenshots, I wasn't sure if I'd try it, as it just looked underwhelming. Like this location it adds is literally just a crate on some floating ice. However, I actually found myself really appreciating it, because it really feels like something Bethesda Game Studios would do. Their games are so full of small details scattered about, that aren't always huge impressive locations, but instead tiny little world-building details that suggest life goes on around the character, whether you're there or not. So these here are just a few examples of what you can find, and with 50 of them spread around, it really fills up the map in a subtle but satisfying way. There's also a handy list of location mods it's compatible with, including Luxfire, which featured in my top 10 Skyrim mods of 2022. That's a shameless plug, please go watch it. So yeah, a small mod on the surface, but makes a big difference. And that wraps it up for this list. And I just wanted to say, I actually really struggled picking only 5 mods, because there's just so much good stuff constantly being released. And some of the mods on this list weren't even on the front page of Nexus when you sort by like top downloaded of the month. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it shows that the future of Skyrim modding is certainly bright. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like, as it helps the channel grow. I also have a Discord where we can talk about mods and anything you want, and a Twitch where I'm going to stream one day. Other than that, big thank you to my Patreon supporters, Dweezil P Pants, Rook, Alec Bentley, Emperador Wolf, Jack Ma, and Christian Howell. It's because of your contributions I'm able to make more different videos than just my Modlist stuff, so thank you so much. And I also have a Ko-fi account if you want to give a little one-time donation. And thank you everyone, and farewell.